Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Brenda and David. And today, tonight, we're going to make just a salsa, and it's corn and black bean salsa. Very easy, and you can put what you wanted to in it really, but anyhow, let's get started on it, but it's very easy. And if you don't like something I'm putting in it, just leave it out.
Corn and black bean salsa.
Black beans.
No.
And you drain and rinse them, okay?
Now, where did this come from?
I used to make it all the time and take it to work when we had. Once a month we would have stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember that long time ago.
But it usually makes a lot. There's a can of beans, drained and rinsed really well until the water comes clear. A can of corn. I just drain mine. I don't rinse my corn. Okay, and I've got a red onion. I didn't cut, but just this, and that's a half of an onion. You put as much as you want. It shows a small onion, but I got a half a red onion, and I got it kind of minced up because you don't want to get a big bite of onion in your mouth. I don't anyway. Okay, and I got some garlic cloves, 2 or 3, whatever you want to put in it. And it's also minced. Jalapeno, I've got, is that it? I cooked some bell pepper.
Cooked.
I cut some bell pepper and red bell pepper and jalapeno. Well, you take the seeds out unless you want it fire and hot. And I got one, but because this is not a lot. So I've got one, and I think three of these tomatoes. These are aromas. And you know what? It's going to depend on how big they are, and ours weren't very big. So I got those, and I put 3. I bought 4, so there's only 1 left. Okay. Now, I'm not going to stir it all up right yet.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That is good.
Oh, it's so good. And you put some salt. I'm not going to put a teaspoon of salt in there. I can tell you that was a half a teaspoon, and I'm not even going to put all that. And some lime juice, fresh squeezed or whatever you got. That's a tablespoon, believe it or not. And some do and some don't put avocado in it. I like the avocado, but I'm going to stir it up and take some out and put some on what we're going to eat today. But you need to let it set a little bit. The lime juice will stop this also, and I could have put a little more. But that's really all you need. Now, there's something else I do like to do, and this is optional. Both of these are optional. It's green bell pepper and red bell pepper. I think I might just put a little bit of both. Maybe a tablespoon full. Well, just dump in there what I cut, which is just, you can cut it 4 ways, and I put 1 of the ways in each one. They're very much optional, okay? And like I said, I'm going to put the guacamole in there after I stir it. This is a quick video because it's under... let me think about what it's under. If you buy stuff somewhere in a cookbook, this would be under the things you get before your meal. What is it, David? You get it before your meal when you're in a restaurant.
Dessert?
No, you don't eat dessert first.
You do.
Before you have your meal. Come on, David, you're my brain.
Appetizer.
Appetizer. appetizers. That's what this would be, but it's salsa.
This phone's
It's
doing
just a
weird stuff.
salsa.
It's going dark and then back to bright.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you didn't get it when it was cheap. Now I don't know if you will get it.
I don't know.
I'm a poor girl. I need to get my cataracts taken out somehow. Getting blurred visions. That just gives it some more color.
I'll take you down to Mexico.
And I minced all that, but the tomatoes, the peppers, I minced them. This is better after it sets together, you know. So this is just a quick appetizer one. Short video. We probably could have done it in a minute and put it on a short.
Well, I don't want to do that. It's all right. Now what? What's that other little bowl for? What is that? Is that cheese?
Well, I thought that I would put that on top of it after.
Oh, that's avocados.
That onion's already. I'm glad I minced it, and I'm glad I didn't put the whole onion. David, the avocado will turn black.
Do you cook it? I can't remember. Do you warm it up or something?
No, No, you don't warm it up. Just eat it cold.
Is that what's for supper?
Sure, if this is what you want instead of chicken or whatever.
No, I want chicken.
Okay, the chicken it is. So I put a half of an onion, half of a medium onion. Depends on the size of your tomatoes, put what you want. Can of corn, a can of beans, drain and rinse. The corn I didn't rinse. That's up to you if you want to. Really? We're not going out, Nipper. You know better, don't you?
She's scratching.
Poor things. I put flea medicines and stuff on them. I go by them and her and Spaz licks it off of each other. I don't know what else to do. Somebody told me vinegar, and I'm trying it, but she's still digging. I don't know. I try to find a flea on her, and she nips at me. I said, watch and see what happens if you bite me.
She ain't gonna bite you.
I'm gonna bite her back if she does.
She ain't never bit you before. You gonna bite her back?
Yeah, I'll take her dirty little. She's nicked at me plenty of times before.
Did you hear that, honey?
Hey, it's why her name's Nipper.
She's gonna bite you back.
That's right, girlie. Mommy's gonna bite your hind end back.
You know, Daddy ain't gonna.
Now look, you can add
you.
a couple tables. You can add as much lime juice and stuff as you want.
I know what she's wanting. Is what you got right there in that pot.
She ain't gonna eat this.
I know, but that's what she wants.
Now, David, I got instead of the scoops, I got these. I got the wrong thing, but come here. It's still edible with these. Nipper, you ain't gonna eat this, honey. Plus, it can be spicy.
Here we go, here. Me and my old busted finger.
It's healing. I'm putting the Grow fingernail polish on it. I might put that other tomato in it. What do you think? I believe it will. Good though, isn't it?
It's good. Yes, ma'am.
Now I put that in my mouth and how I'm going to talk.
I don't know. That might be an interesting part to put on there.
I got both my jaw full.
It's good.
It's very good.
This would make a good. I think kids would even like that, even though it's got the vegetables, just as long as they don't see it, probably.
Well, you take the seeds out of that pepper so it's not real hot.
No, it's not hot.
Just a little kick.
No,
and if you want hot, you can put more. You can put 2 of those.
No, I can't taste no hot to it. It's good.
Oh, there's also some hot stuff in the seasonings. I can't remember. There's something in a seasoning you can put. You can put these hot peppers if you want to in it. These pepper flakes.
I like that thing right there.
I do too. I love them.
I know, it's cool. I need one down in the garage to put bolts on.
Who are they? These?
What is it?
Hot.
No, don't do it.
Why?
It's good just like the way it is. Well, go ahead then. You're the cook.
Well, we don't have to have it spicy.
Go ahead.
Just put a handful in there. Not a handful, just a half a pinch. How about that?
Good gosh, I put a handful of them in there.
I'll heat you up on it, honey. You won't you'll be too hot to eat regular food. Dang it, how much of this you think we'll eat tonight?
Probably all of it. Let me see.
Well, then I'll add some avocados.
Ain't you supposed to put them in there?
Yeah, but I told you they'll turn black if we don't eat all this. Last a couple of days. I'm ready to eat it now.
Oh, so you add the avocados.
I was going to take some out for us to eat tonight. Put the avocados on there and a little bit more lime
So
juice
you
on
only
top.
put them in there when you're ready to eat.
Avocados turns dark as they go.
Well, do whatever you're supposed to do. I don't understand it, but go ahead.
I was going to take some of this out, David, what I thought we would eat tonight.
Okay.
And
Well,
put the avocado in it.
I mean, I think we could eat. I could probably eat one of them.
Well, that ain't nothing. That's just one big old spoonful like that.
Well, that's more than enough for me. I gotta make room for the chicken.
Well, you might not need no chicken if you eat up some of this.
Okay.
No, I'm going to get you some chicken. But
She's wanting to go out back and play with the possums
Nipper.
and the
Get through
coyotes
yonder. Go.
and the raccoons. Is that what she's wanting?
Go. Get
And the skunks
on through yonder. Go.
and all kinds of things that run around out there
You're
at
not
night.
going back out to get.
I heard a bobcat the other night. That's the first time I've heard
It's
one of them in a
scary.
while. Yeah, it's like living in a.
He heard a wild cat or something out there yesterday.
It was a wildcat. You could hear him.
Was screaming.
Yeah.
Scary when you're in the woods. You know it?
Sound like a baby crying. Yeah, it's scary. It's like living in the Amazon forest.
Sometimes it is. I don't go out at night.
That's
I don't
true.
like him to be at his garage at night because I get scared that that bear comes back.
Yeah, that bear came up through the yard, and I got that old fire extinguisher, and it was still charged, and I ran toward it and sprayed him. Well, sprayed toward him. I didn't spray him, you know. And he just looked. He walked off probably about 12 foot, and he turned around and looked at me like,
Nipper,
yeah,
what, honey?
you got to be
You're not
kidding.
Going out.
I kick your butt, kid.
The
That's why he had that
no.
look.
Mommy has to be the bad guy all the time, but the answer is no. You know you don't go out at night. It's dark out there. You heard me. You have to stay in at night. Don't argue back with Mommy. You're getting to be like Daddy. Mommy's the boss. Daddy's the man of the house and Mommy's the boss.
All right, then.
You don't get to be everything, Daddy. She's a good, sweet little old kitty.
She likes for me to carry her around out back.
A pocket full of gloves.
You know what?
Yeah.
She likes for me to carry her around so she can look at stuff.
Yeah, she likes to be out there when he comes home. And she'll be out there in the pathway. He comes up. She'll be laying down, rolling and stuff, wanting him to pick her up.
And carry in like a baby.
She'll be there to come in after he goes and starts his vehicle. I let him out a little earlier, but he goes to start his vehicle, and then she laying out there, or coming out there for him to pick her up. I said, I open the door and say, come on, Nipper, and she comes on in. Normally.
Well, I think this will be really good. Now, how much of these avocados that you put in there to...
I would probably put 2 if they're small like these.
Oh, you don't put... But like 2 of these pieces in my... How much would you put in this bowl for me?
Does this and 2 of those pieces look anything alike? I mean, David, come on. Did you hear what you just said?
Edith, what I'm trying to say is if you fix me a little bowl like this for tonight...
Then I'll put several of them in and stir it up.
That's what I'm trying to find out. Just several of them.
Well,
okay.
if you think we'll eat this whole bowl, then I'll just dump it in
I might eat that whole bowl tonight.
Okay. It'll be better tomorrow.
Good gosh.
Wait till you eat it
I'd be
tomorrow.
sick as a dog if I ate that whole thing.
Not me. It might not be none tomorrow. I love it. I couldn't find my recipe, and I finally found it.
It is good, so it's worth a try.
But look, I'm going to tell you, the red and green bell pepper or orange or yellow, whichever one you'd want, is optional. They're not part of it. But I like putting some in mine. It seems like the pepper and onion goes with everything.
It is good.
And it is good with it. So anyhow, we're going to wrap it up. We'll see y'all next time. God bless you.
Well, that was quick. Well, we're going to wrap it up now. We're 25 down here, 30, 35, 40.
Well, what are you doing? If you'd hush it. No, he don't say it. He's just like... And I'm supposed to learn his sign language. What he's doing.
Can you flatfoot still?
Nope, too fat, too old, too sick.
I bet you still could.
I'm scared my baby break my bones. Everything seems to be brittle. I am scared. My hip's been hurting, and I don't know if it's that sciatic nerve or if that hip's going bad. I don't know which one's the worst. The nerve, I believe.
Well, I'll get the banjo out one night, and you can do some flat-footing.
Yeah, I know how, but just can't do it.
Maybe like 3 or 4 seconds or something.
I tried the other day, and it hurt.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's a shame, because you was the best flat-footer I've ever met.
I've seen a lot of really good flat footers that was way better than me. I won a contest at one time I was at the VFW, and the girl, I thought she was better than me, and I was watching her while I was flat footing, and I won, and I thought she was better than me, but I don't know. They chose me. So.
You was probably better looking too. Did you get a blue ribbon or something?
Cute too. I brought an angel.
You got an angel?
Yep.
Huh.
Pepper.
You have to show it to me sometime.
No, we're not going out tonight, honey. Come on.
I caught a little piglet at the county fair.
Go through there.
They had it all oiled up, and me and the other boys had to go. They turned it loose, and I caught the little piglet when chasing it around. We took him home,
Your piece of corn?
back to the farm, and raised it, and it was my pet pig. And then one day, I don't know what happened to it. And then we had meat on the table.
David.
And and Mama told me it got out, but I found out later, Daddy killed it.
Oh no, that's terrible.
I know it's terrible.
Terrible.
And I caught the poor little thing and I raised it, and it was my little pig called Arnold, because after Green Acres, I like watching Green Acres. I always felt like me and Mr. Kimball was related when I was a kid.
Well, y'all, we're going to see you next time. I'm not sure what I'm going to make next time, but it'll be good, I'm sure.
All right.
Okay, we'll see y'all later. God bless you all, and we love you. Bye.